They once called each other sisters. They laughed at family dinners, raised children under one roof, and shared one husband. But today, Meri Brown admits she doesn't even speak to Christine. Their values, she says, no longer align. And just as that silence grew louder, Christine's new book was supposed to launch her into a social media rebirth. But the numbers tell a colder story. What if the sister wives war isn't about Kody anymore, but about the wives themselves, fighting for survival in the spotlight? And the twist you'll see tonight will leave fans questioning who truly won the sister wives fame game.
That I don't understand.
I know that Robyn is brokenhearted about this, and that's something she's going to have to process through herself.
Part 1. Once united as sister wives, they shared secrets, holidays, even dreams. But today, Meri Brown reveals, she and Christine don't even speak. Their values no longer align. How did two women, bound by family and faith, become total strangers? What if the real war of sister wives was never between Kody and his wives, but between the wives themselves? And what Meri hints next will shake not just Christine's fans, but the future of the Brown family legacy itself. Stay with me. In the early days, Christine and Meri seemed like sisters in every way. But behind those TLC smiles were years of unspoken tension. Christine's bubbly energy clashed with Meri's reserved nature. Fans saw glimpses, little eye rolls, awkward silences, but nobody imagined a total cutoff. Then came the breaking point. Christine left Kody. America celebrated her courage. But Meri? She felt abandoned. Not just by Kody, but by Christine too. What if Christine's independence wasn't just a liberation, but a betrayal in Meri's eyes? Christine was supposed to be the glue, but she chose herself. Now Meri's alone, and Robyn's winning. Meri has now admitted she doesn't talk to Christine. Values don't align. That phrase cold, sharp, cutting deeper than any public fight. Because in Sister Wives, silence is the deadliest weapon. Fans expected Kody to be the villain. But what if the real fracture line runs between Christine and Meri? Christine built a new world, new house, new man, new joy. Meri stayed behind, still tied to the Sister Wives brand, still tied to Robyn. And Christine? She didn't look back. What shocks fans most is Meri's confession that she feels no pull to reconcile. No secret meetings. No late-night texts. Just silence. Meri is jealous, plain and simple. Christine outgrew the toxicity. Meri stayed stuck. This proves it. Sister Wives was never about unity. It was survival. This isn't just a fight. It's a rewriting of Sister Wives history. Fans now wonder, was the Brown family ever a family at all? And if Meri and Christine, once so close, can't reconcile, what chance do Robyn and Janelle have of avoiding the same fate? Meri Brown's words weren't just about Christine. They were about the end of an era. A sisterhood that America believed in, gone. And in the silence between Meri and Christine lies the real truth about Sister Wives. Sometimes forever family is just temporary. Because if Christine and Meri can walk away, who's next? If this documentary shook you, drop your thoughts in the comments. Team Meri or Team Christine? Part 2. Christine Brown just released her tell-all book. Fans expected a social media explosion. But instead, silence. Her Instagram stayed steady, Meri's remained flat, and Janelle? She faced a shocking drop in followers after her controversial sympathy comments. One sister-wife rose above the storm, while another fell harder than anyone expected. What if Christine's book wasn't the story, but Janelle's shocking fall from grace? And the twist you're about to see will forever change how fans view loyalty, betrayal, and sister wives' fame. When Christine announced her book, Becoming Free Indeed, Instagram lit up. Photos of her with fans, signings, and cozy reading nooks filled her page. But here's the twist: her follower count barely moved. No massive spike, no viral wave. Just steady. Meri's story? Even flatter. Month after month, her numbers stayed the same, her online world frozen, just like her role in the Brown family saga. But while Christine held steady and Meri stayed stuck, Janelle's world was about to crumble. After Janelle spoke out with unexpected sympathy for Kody during a fan Q&A, backlash was immediate. Her follower count didn't just plateau, it plummeted. Hundreds, then thousands unfollowed. Janelle, how could you defend him? Unfollowed. You're not the strong woman I thought you were. Christine stood up. You stayed silent. In the battle for fan loyalty, Christine and Meri survived untouched. But Janelle, long seen as the quiet strength of the family, became the target of anger. The data proves it. Of the three sister wives, Janelle was the only one who took a real social media hit. Not Christine, not Meri. Janelle alone. Fans turned Janelle's moment of compassion into betrayal. The woman once praised for independence was suddenly branded as weak, complicit, even disloyal to Christine. Janelle just showed her true colors. Supporting Kody? That's the final straw. Christine deserves better friends. And if Janelle's loyalty cost her thousands of fans, what will it cost her legacy in sister wives' history? The silence around Christine's book wasn't the story. The real story was Janelle's fall. Christine's numbers stayed strong. Meri's remained frozen. But Janelle, once the fan favorite, lost more than just followers. She lost trust. She lost the narrative. And in today's world, social media isn't just numbers. It's power. If Janelle can lose thousands overnight, who's next in the sister wives social media war? Whose side are you on? Team Christine, Team Meri, or Team Janelle? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. In early seasons, Christine and Meri balanced each other. Christine bubbly, Meri reserved. But under the surface, cracks formed. Eye rolls. Stiff smiles. Subtle silences. When Christine left Kody, America applauded her courage. But Meri? She felt abandoned not just by her husband, but by her supposed sister wife. Today, Meri reveals no late-night calls, no texts, not even friendly check-ins. Just silence. What if Christine's independence wasn't freedom to Meri but betrayal? Christine's tell-all book dropped. Fans expected fireworks. Viral posts. A wave of new followers. But instead, her Instagram stayed steady. Strong, but not soaring. Meri's page? Frozen month after month, barely shifting. And then came Janelle's storm. During a fan Q&A, Janelle expressed unexpected sympathy for Kody. Fans who once hailed her as strong and independent turned on her. Her follower count didn't just stall, it dropped. Unfollowed. Janelle broke my heart. Christine stood up. Janelle stayed quiet. 3 wives, 3 stories, but only one took a real social media hit. And it wasn't Meri or Christine. Fans flooded Reddit threads. Christine deserves loyalty. Meri's cold but steady. Janelle disappointed us all. On Facebook, groups debated whether Christine's silence toward Meri was justified or petty revenge. YouTube comments exploded with sympathy for Christine, skepticism toward Meri, and outrage at Janelle. The backlash wasn't random. It was layered. Christine represented freedom. Meri represented endurance. But Janelle, seen as the quiet rock, suddenly looked shaky. And fans don't forgive shaky. If Janelle can lose thousands of loyal fans overnight, what does that mean for the sister wives' legacy? The data speaks louder than the drama. Christine steady. Meri frozen. Janelle falling. But here's the twist. This wasn't about numbers. It was about trust. Christine didn't gain more, but she didn't lose. Meri didn't grow, but she didn't collapse. Janelle? She lost trust. And once fans feel betrayed, numbers follow. For fans, the sister wives war is no longer about Kody's choices. It's about which wife they choose to stand with and which they choose to leave behind. And if Janelle can fall this far, who's next to face the wrath of sister wives fans? Meri and Christine may never reconcile. Janelle may never win back all her fans. But their stories remind us, in Sister Wives, silence speaks louder than words. And Instagram unfollows can hurt more than family betrayals. Go back to season 1, Christine and Meri laughed side by side. By season 5, cracks appeared. A cold shoulder at dinner. An awkward silence during family counseling. By season 10, Christine hinted she felt isolated. And in season 15, the silence was complete. Meri's words today, "Our values don't align," are the final punctuation on a decade of quiet tension. Christine's book was more than a story. It was supposed to be her victory lap. From the announcement on Instagram, to the press tour photos, to early fan reviews, it carried the weight of her new independence. But the data tells us the followers didn't come in droves. Sales were solid, but not sensational. For Christine, the book was closure. For fans, it was a mirror reminding them of wounds that still haven't healed. It started with a single comment. Janelle, during a casual Q&A, expressed sympathy for Kody. At first, it seemed harmless. But within hours, Instagram lit up. The unfollows began. By the end of the week, thousands were gone. By month's end, the charts showed a clear drop. Not a plateau. A fall. Reddit threads filled with anger. Christine stood tall. Janelle folded. On Facebook, groups split between Team Christine and Team Janelle. YouTube comments poured in support, anger, betrayal. The fanbase wasn't just reacting. They were rewriting the sister wives story in real time. In today's reality TV world, Instagram followers mean income. Book deals, sponsorships, speaking gigs, they rise and fall with those numbers. Christine's steady following secures her deals. Meri's flat numbers mean stability, but no growth. Janelle's drop? That could cost thousands in potential brand partnerships. Behind the family drama lies a modern truth. Fame is currency, and social media is the bank. This wasn't the first backlash. When Christine challenged Kody in earlier seasons, she was mocked by fans. Today, it's Janelle's turn. The cycle is clear. The wives rise, fall, and rise again, and where fan loyalty shifts. Whose side are you on? Do you forgive Janelle? Do you think Christine was right to cut off Meri? Or does Meri deserve more sympathy than fans give her? Comment your thoughts below. And don't forget, hit like, subscribe, and share because the next chapter of Sister Wives is just around the corner.